Hey guys, this is AgentMindStorm, and welcome back to my Mindcraft, not my survival series. I almost said my survival series because that's the intro I did for 150 episodes, but no, this is the second episode of Mindcraft, the reboot sort of thing series of my survival series. And today, I have some plans for what we're going to do in the future of this series, because we are not only going to be starting 2 new projects today, but actually no, that's the whole sentence. We're starting 2 new projects today, guys. So if you're wondering, Agent, how come every time you start something new, then you take a huge break afterward? This time, it was not my fault. I'm actually recording this. If you notice that my character model looks a little slimmer than usual, that's because I'm technically Alex, because I still don't have internet in my home. I'm recording this video without internet. I didn't have power for over a week, so I couldn't even do anything in this world. So it's actually not my fault for missing uploads this time, because what can you do without power? So the first thing we're going to do today, if you remember the end of the last episode, we defeated the Ender Dragon. In between episodes, I went and got a bunch of purpur and end stone stuff from an end city that I found. Just, you know, casually looted an end city between episodes. And this episode, we are going to start bridging away from the islands, because we are not doing what you might think today. We are starting an Enderman farm. We're not doing any other end sort of stuff, just doing an Enderman farm. I forgot a bucket. In the most tragic twist of fate, I realized I had a water bucket on me in a shulker box, started recording again, and then I had to stop recording again because I realized I didn't have a minecart, which was also necessary. So now we have everything, and what we're going to be building is an Enderman farm, because back on Console Edition we could just reset the end and kill the dragon again to get all the XP again, which was super easy. But now we actually need a renewable source, because the dragon does not drop all the XP every time you respawn her on Java. So what we're going to be doing is building an Enderman farm on the bottom of the void, which might seem like a bit of an overreaction if you are like, dude, what are you doing? But if you didn't know, the best place to build Minecraft farms is actually at the bottom of the world, because the spawning algorithm starts from the bottom of the chunk and goes upward from there. So what we're basically doing is going down to the bottom of the end, which is pretty scary. I'm not sure I'm a fan of this. And then we're going to be bridging out really far out of ice, because we want to have an ice boat path. I'm really scared every time I do this that I'm just going to, like, fall into the void. Oh, we're getting to a point where I really am hating this. Ugh. I think I have my elytra on, right? I do. So I could fly around if I fall. Oh, I don't like this. This is not what I imagined doing at the start of today's episode, because I actually originally planned to start with the other project, and then I realized I had everything I needed for this one. So now we've built all the way down to the void, and we're going to build a huge bridge. Welcome to the worst place in the Minecraft world. I am currently, let's see, about 500 blocks into a void, and this is where we're going to build a farm. I decided that we're not even going to bother doing the endermite stuff today, because I looked at a tutorial and it looks like you have to do some really specific stuff. So we're basically just going to have this platform ready. We've got the ice built, and this is what I hate. Do you see this? If we fly along this with the elytra, which I kind of want to do, and I also kind of want to be efficient and place glass panes, because I'm going to have glass panes on the sides of these, assuming they don't let mobs spawn. I'm going to have to do more testing on that too. But assuming the glass panes don't let mobs spawn, I'm going to have them run all along this, and then I'm going to have some carpets on top so endermen stop. But for now, the scary thing is there are just endermen all over. They are covering the entire iceboat path. We can't go back, so we have to fly. I am glad I kept my elytra on for this. So let's just have a look at how this looks as we fly back. We're leaving that, oh my gosh, do you see that? It's just like a line of endermen, and then suddenly nothing. And here's more endermen. This is why we're building it out here, because it's really efficient at spawning endermen, but it's also kind of nerve-wracking. You'd think I'd be really comfortable here, right? I am the end zealot, but no, it's horrible. I hate it here too. Everyone hates it in the end. No one here actually likes it. It's going to be a little difficult to explain what I want with this second project that we're starting today, but basically imagine a really tall biome pillar, like that is the entire Minecraft world. I don't know how to explain it better than that. Basically, the base of it is going to be the nether. It's going to go through like nether biomes like Soul Sand Valley, Warped Forest, the other ones, basalt deltas. Then it'll go into an underwater section like an ocean. And then that'll be an ocean. Then it'll go into like a jungle biome. I think jungle's the coolest biome, obviously. So we got to build a jungle biome. And then it'll go into just an end island floating above it. Basically, I want a huge biome spire here. The biome spire, that's such a cool name. And I'm going to devote this box to it. So I've got netherrack in here. But I'm also realizing that today we really do not have time to start a lot of this project. It would take so much work just to build the little base that I want, because it would be a lava pool at the bottom if it's the nether. And we don't have that kind of time. So instead, I realized that the Enderman farm is not complicated. We're going to finish that Enderman farm, but we have to get some carpet and string so that we can block up the spawning spaces. Today, I want that Enderman farm done, because my pickaxe, when we went, in between last episode and this episode, when I went mining at the end city, my pickaxe got used up halfway. And that's after we just killed the Ender Dragon last episode. So we really need an XP farm as soon as possible. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I think my string and carpets are kept in the other chest room, but I'm going to check this one. I think I want to time-lapse this one. We're back here again. As you can see, I've started... This is how we're going to do the pathway so that it's spawn-proof. They can't spawn in the carpet, and I can still boat through the string, so that way it's safe. And also we're going to put sides as glass panes, because they can't spawn on glass, and it'll protect us from falling. So that'll be how that works. We're going to build the thing now. I went and got a bunch more leaves. We should have all the materials to build it. We're not going to use hoppers or chests because we have enough ender pearls. We don't need ender pearls for anything except spawning the endermite for this farm. So yeah, let's start the time lapse. You know, I never thought a farm could be too efficient until now, and I'll also admit that I didn't really think this through. See, the problem is that we are now surrounded on both sides by endermen. Luckily, there are actually not that many on this side, but they keep spawning, and this side is just ridiculous. I mean, look at this. Once we get sweeping edge, these guys will get obliterated. So we need to get some sweeping edge in here, sweeping edge enchantment, so that we can. I'm trying to escape here, guys. Can you let me out, please? I'll go out here then. Sorry. Jeez. Didn't realize you cared so much which exit I took. So, this farm is done, which is hugely surprising to me. I'd never thought that we'd be able to complete a major farm that would help us this much in just one episode, but I don't know, I guess it's possible. And the answer is just do a farm that is built out of leaves, apparently. Oh, what the? How did you get up here? Did you see that? They can't teleport to leaves. That's illegal. How, is he jumping? Okay, we're just gonna leave before anything else bad happens. That is gonna be the end of this episode. We certainly did well today. We started 2 new projects, finished one of them the same episode we started it. We just gotta finish this ice bridge, so I guess fine, the project technically isn't finished. We also gotta make an elevator over here so you can get back up at the end, because right now you need an elytra, and otherwise you're stranded in the void, which is just a little problem. Probably not a big deal. But anyways, guys, for the second episode in the row, we're going to end in the middle of the end. Haha, get it? But for now, I do want to tell you all, thanks for watching, and I will see you later.